What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Hidden Bricks, the Lego podcast where you build, chat, and geek out. I'm Mav, and I think all of you know who M is.
Me?
Yes, M. Yes, that is your name, right? Correct.
You got it.
Awesome. Or the Brick Maiden.
Yes. There's another
Hashtag,
name that you can call me.
hashtag Celsius Green. Oh, Savage, Savage Queen, right? She was just so savage the
Yeah,
last few episodes.
I know. Savage Queen or Celsius Queen. I'll take either.
Celsius Queen. How was your week?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
I guess I've already forgotten. It was pretty good. It's hot today. It is 30 degrees Celsius, which is about I think 86 or 87 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty warm.
Well, thank you for clarifying that because you said 30 degrees. I'm like, warm? And I forgot that you guys use Celsius.
Celsius. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the world uses Celsius. Just
Oh, yeah.
oh, you hadn't cracked it yet.
Need some energy for the show.
What
Sorry, guys.
flavor do you have?
Um, it's peach vibe. I'm
Oh,
going
I
with peach
love
vibe.
peach vibe. Oh,
But
mango
I,
peach?
but I do have, um, what is it? The fizz free pink
I love the
lemonade.
fizz free. That's what this is. That's what you're drinking?
No, no, no. I have peach vibe, but I have one upstairs
Yeah.
tomorrow for soccer
The fizz free
again.
I drink so fast. It's like juice. It's just gone because there's no fizz. Mm. Hello,
Well,
everyone. Oh, Brick Hive says thank you for the temperature conversion. No problem.
I know she said 30 degrees, and if she didn't say Celsius or Fahrenheit, we weren't gonna know. Because to me, that would be cold.
Well, I think I'm in a tank top. Like it's pretty warm. I
Um,
don't think.
that's temperature controlled inside your house. So
Yeah, that's true. Hello, everyone. Hello, Peter. Peter called me the Celsius Queen, so let's just keep that as a another name. Sipping with Studs, Joel. Hello, hello, Crypto, Kevin.
yeah, Celsius update chat. No, yeah, sorry. Me and him have a funny inside joke with the Celsius. She thinks I'm crazy for drinking it at night.
Yeah, well, I'm also drinking it, but
Well, it's a long day, so be up.
I
I'm also
know
gonna
that's
I'm also
true.
gonna build tonight after. So
Are you? What are you gonna build?
I am going to build. I have the Imperial Star Destroyer, which is another set I picked up for May the 4th promos or what? What's the hand up
You
for?
bought that today, and you're gonna build it tonight?
Yes,
This is a
yes,
canon event.
yes.
Has this ever happened to same day build, purchase and build?
I said it did happen once. Well, no, no, not the same day. Pretty quick. So this would be the first same day. So
I've never, but I only buy 5 sets a year, so that's wild.
uh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Wow.
I got another dark saber.
What do you mean?
It's a lightsaber,
No,
like
no,
hilt.
no, sorry. What do you mean another?
Well, I have more sets coming in, but I ordered them online.
I bet.
Uh,
Sorry, sorry. I just
uh,
want to point out that you actually said, I think it was to Frank and I, this is not a very exciting May the 4th.
so,
And I can't think of anything I want.
okay, so as you know,
That was yesterday.
I went on a cob yesterday
Oh,
with
yeah.
Sean and the boys, and we were talking about the May the 4th, and I did. I came in strong. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I feel like it's not. It really isn't as much excitement today as it normally is in the past. However, passing up on this Jabba sail barge uh,
Uh,
when it's four times the VIP points. It gave me
is
flash.
it?
It gave me flashbacks. It gave me flashbacks because I don't know if we're gonna get a better deal. Yeah, yeah, Hive. I do agree. I do agree. I didn't go out and get the Imperial Star Destroyer just because of May the 4th.
It's like we're on Pure Aunt Fury.
Uh,
It's-
um,
Don't sugarcoat it, Hive.
no, no, I'm not, I'm so
It's not
I
May
I'm
4th
not
yet.
defending because I came out. I'm not getting anything. I thought more about it. I ended up getting a sail barge because 4 times the points is 13,000 VIP points. That's about $100. Yes, I do know that Rakuten, you'll have the 15% off with Lego. So I am going to do that on Monday to see what else I can grab. However,
What is that?
the sail barge is sold out now. It's out of stock.
Um,
So you couldn't wait for that.
what is Rakuten?
You get cash back.
Oh,
It's a site. It's like a if you purchase through the site, go into onto lego.com through them, you can get 15% off on it on back. Um,
oh, I
yeah.
just assumed it was a Star Wars ship.
Yeah, that yeah, no. No, it's not. But yeah.
I'm
Uh
learning, I'm learning. Hi, Wayne. Welcome. Hi, Brooklyn Bricks. Thanks for the
welcome.
tip. I didn't
Welcome.
know about
Yeah,
that, but I'm assuming it's a US thing, so I'll just carry on as if I never saw that.
but I got sucked in. I got sucked in. And not only
Yeah,
did I
of
buy
course.
one, I bought two sail barges. Sorry. What, how do you say sorry? So that's
Sorry.
why if you saw my story, I wasn't very smart. So at all. I kind of I don't know if it's like buyer's remorse, but I'm like, what did I do? Why did I do it? But then I'm
With all
like,
the sail barges? What are you doing with two sail barges?
so I got it because as you know, and you can attest to this, if I get like a set, an extra set at a good deal, if somebody misses out on that set, I'll just give that to them for the normal retail cost. I'm not looking to you know,
I know you're a giver.
I'm not
I mean,
trying
I,
to
I
make.
bought.
I am when I say I'm buying two of something, it's not because I am just buying two to try to turn a deal or anything. Because that's not what I
Oh,
like doing.
here's Sean.
Uh,
He's taking the blame. Don't give
Sean State. No, 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 no. I think we
don't give him an
agree that
excuse,
it's
Mav.
Mav's fault. So I am blaming myself. I am the scapegoat here. However, how many did I have everybody buy, Sean? Can you at least vouch for that? That I think I turned everybody to buying a sail barge
Oh my
last night.
God.
I don't think I talked Sean into it because he already had one.
I
So,
actually remember you saying you were never going to buy it. Um, and here you are with two
well, I like
on
that
the.
better than Luke's land speeder, and
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the 15% on Rakuten to get um to get all my smart bricks.
Oh boy, a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
get the whole
Boston
set,
coming out today.
the whole set, oh the whole set. Yep.
Wow. So okay, so two sail barges, Dark Saber,
Well, that would
Star
be
Destroyer, Dark
three dark
Saber.
sabers.
Three. Oh, crikey.
Yep, that's
Wow.
right. See, Sean, I've five across the panel.
Sold five across the
I
panel.
think I
Wow.
even talked Mock into buying one.
Mark. Yeah.
I should
Yeah.
say Mocky Mock and the Funky Bunch.
Ugh. No, you don't need to say that. That's wild. So, okay, congratulations. Boy, I really thought you were gonna
Starting the episode strong, huh? And
yeah.
we're actually going into what normally is the busiest time for sets to drop, like June, July,
Oh,
August.
look, I'm cooked in June. I mean, and we all are, I think. It's not just me, but yeah, June's gonna destroy my bank. But
June's gonna destroy it.
yeah.
I got you, Sean. I'll bring it Brick World. You're all hooked up. No
Oh,
problem.
he needs a saber, so he didn't buy one. He probably already had it, the
No problem.
badge, as you would say.
So
Wow, okay, so Mav, hit up Mav for the dark sabers and that big brown set.
The
Yeah,
big
she
brown
gets
set.
the extra one. I don't, so I know you were going to offer it to me, but
Ah, no, I'm gonna send it to him. Just it's just gonna be the whole thing. He's just gonna come in. Your kid's gonna be like, "This is awesome."
you know what? It's a rickety set. I borrowed one from a friend for a reel,
The sail
and
barge.
yeah, and just like pieces were falling off of it. It was not, maybe she built it wrong. That's probably it. But anyways, didn't feel sturdy. Yeah, wow. Well, that was exciting.
See,
What an exciting
Rakuten
start.
is available in Canada.
Oh, you'll give me a tutorial? I've never heard of it. I've heard of that song that sounds like it. Rasputin, that
I don't know.
band.
I could be pronouncing it wrong because I pronounce stuff wrong all the time.
Yeah,
But
you do. But I think you got that one right. Rakuten.
Rakuten, rickety
Yeah.
sail barge.
Yeah, it is rickety. Well, I don't know. Just that one was.
That's the
Oh
name.
my.
You know how all boats have to be named in the aft? I'm just gonna have a custom print piece put on there. It's gonna be rickety.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
gonna be
you'll
the
build
name.
it nice and strong, I bet. So that's exciting. So that's a lot of stuff, and you're gonna stay up all night with your Celsius and build that Star Destroyer. That's amazing. Maybe I'll try to finish my set that's taken me 3 weeks to build.
The Sequoia.
Yeah, the Sequoias. Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah.
we had a little bit of that Star Wars May the 4th. Obviously, you didn't go and pick anything up, but that brings us to space,
Mm.
right? And this whole episode is about kind of getting into classic space, because Lego fans seem to say the same thing, that it's one of the greatest themes, along with like Castle, because I think about it as the original kind of sets, So
Absolutely.
space,
And
yeah.
oh, yeah, it is. And it, like Castle, had a very glorious long run, um, initially. Well, and
However,
through the 90s.
unlike Castle,
Mhm.
they at least had more sets currently of space theme than they do of Castle themed. No offense.
No, they are. Like, it's interesting because they're not necessarily doing direct remakes. I mean, they did the Blacktron Renegade. That was really great. I love
And
that
let's not
one.
forget the Galaxy Explorer.
Oh, that's true. Yep. But yeah, there's still space going. There's like the NASA stuff. I mean, I don't buy any of this, so I'm definitely not an expert. But the NASA sets and oh, you know what they do? They actually make like what looks like sort of moon pod bases. I know I'm trying to make the shape of a moon pod. Oh, I almost knocked my Celsius. Yeah, and
I think you're talking about maybe the Space Cruiser and Moon
no,
Base.
no. Well, the moon base, the research station ones.
Was that?
If I keep doing this, um, yeah, they've made a few. They made they made like a little. I wish I brought it into this room. They made
Was it
like a little
the city
vehicle.
line sets?
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
they had a little spaceship, and then
Yeah.
they had like a little I don't know what you would call it, research center. I think that's the one you're talking about. That was recent.
Yes, they made a couple versions of that, and they made a little moon rover. That's what it was, and it had like space gems in it. And I got that for my kids.
Space
It's one of my
gems.
faves. Yeah, that one's very cute. So they did. They have made some space sets in the city line, but I would love to see. I would love to see an annual remake of some of the old ones. Like they did the Blacktron Renegade last year. So then each year they just do a remake of a classic space sub theme.
I've been saying that, even if they do that for Castle too, just one set, kind of a remake. Um, and it's just for that year. You don't need to overdo it. And I think those kind of sets will sell, because I think Lion Knights did pretty well, right?
Oh, yeah, like a massive success. I mean, there's no risk of them overdoing it, right?
I'm not sure because I didn't get one at the time, but the Galaxy Explorer, the remake, that I believe that did pretty well. So
Oh, here we are, Kevin,
Kevin's coming in hot with the
with the hottest sub theme, the ice planet.
remake Ice Planet.
So, yeah, there's a lot of different things to talk about with this space topic, but I've gone down a really deep dive with my lady Ash Potatoes because she has a glorious collection of old space sets. And so we've been talking about different themes because I would like to start collecting those old themes. I love Lego Space. I don't love it as much as Castle, which is why I don't really have any of it. But I want to start collecting them, and I have this vision for a really cool display for it all. So I've been like researching sub themes that I want to collect, and she's been very helpful for that. But Ice Planet is, oh, it's like one of the top sub themes I'd like to collect. That's a really good one. There's a bunch of them. But you like classic stuff. So when you think of classic space, like what do you like? If you go
Well,
like how far back do you go and
well,
for to see what
careful
you really
because
like?
I never really had those kind of sets growing up. They were around. I wanted them, but never got them. So
Mhm.
I think if I go down the wormhole, I think you're seeing it with Castle, um, Lionhead's Castle, Medieval Town Square. I'm not going far back and grabbing all the classic sets, but everything newer coming out, if it's based off the classic theme, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna get it. I'm not trying to go too heavy. I would like to get a few classic sets to say I have OG sets,
Mhm.
like original. It'd be nice to get the Galaxy Explorer, the original Galaxy Explorer.
But you do want that one.
Yeah, because I'd want to pair it up with the newer released one. So I'm not sure
Oh, I see. Yeah,
when
like a
was
side by
that.
side.
That was like 79, I believe,
That
is
was
when.
like I don't know if that was the very I think that was the
Well,
very first or close to it. It's very old. And
and
when you look
and
at it,
I'm
it looks like it.
hold on, let me see. I think that was it the set number was like 3 digits. I think it was like,
Oh, that's
oh yeah,
interesting.
497. Galaxy
Oh.
Explorer 497,
Can you see a picture of
1979.
it?
I cannot. I just
Oh,
searched
it's
it
pretty
up.
bare
So,
bones. It's
well,
it's
most of them were up to the imagination. But what I liked about it is it felt like classic space is launched 1978. And it's
same
one
as
of
Castle.
same as cat. So it's one of the Lego's first original themes that with a full identity. So basically, meaning it's not just like imagination and play. It's got kind of like a themed storytelling, like
Hmm.
castle,
Oh, yes.
and that's kind of like the same era that the space boom, like the sci-fi and the space boom were like really starting to get big because 78 that's
Yeah.
like Star Wars
Hmm.
and then before that in like the 60s with the Apollo missions.
Hmm.
So it was
Yeah.
getting into an era where like a lot of people were drawing uh, into the space. So
I agree. Space was big as kids. I felt like I learned a lot about space in school. I don't know if my kids are learning anything about space in school. Actually, I should ask them. But I felt like it just kept coming up, grade after grade. And then there were just so many like shows and movies and everything. I feel like the 80s and 90s, we were just wanting more and more space stuff. So that makes sense. So for me, my favorite space themes are the ones in the 90s. And I'm gonna have a whole list of them.
that's more of our era.
So do you not consider that classic space?
Well, I do consider it well,
And the
because
chat, you guys can weigh in too. Do you
well
consider,
it
what would be the
is.
era? No,
It
yeah.
it is, but I think there would be a cutoff point. I don't know where that would be, if it would be like starting to get towards the late 90s to the early 2000s would be the cutoff
Mhm.
for it. So
Yeah.
that's a good question, but what is considered classic? Like how many years does it take before something becomes a classic? Is it like 10 years? Is it
Okay.
like
Hi, Brick Dad Builds. Oh my gosh, Brick Dad Build is just named two. These are two of my absolute favorite themes in wanting to
yeah,
get set. Mtron and
Space
Space
Police?
Police are not classic space. So, um, oh, but Brick Patch Kid. Brick Patch Kid says Mtron is definitely classic space,
We're getting
and
some
Joel just loves Ice Planet.
Ice Planet. Yeah, I like
I love Ice
Austin's take on it because
Planet.
that was pretty good with the Ice Planet, the uh, the trans neon orange.
So that's what's getting me is like the classic neon yellow of Mtron, the blue of from Space Police, the yeah, the orange is the best. The neon orange is the Ice Planet.
Hive is saying 20 years for
20 years what?
classic.
Are you just
So
saying my
so
age?
so so that means I'm double classic or so?
I'm just classic, okay? I
I'm
don't
just
know
full
about you.
classic.
What's 20 years? 20 years from when it
Yes, I think a 20-year
released?
span. That's what he's saying.
Okay, yeah, and crypto is saying the same thing as Lorem here. So 90s is space sub-themes, and I agree. I see sub-themes, like all these themes that I've been mentioning are sub-themes. So maybe that doesn't fit
So
into
that's like
classic
that's like kingdoms for castle. Then
factions.
that'd be considered what a sub theme, right? Of
What, the
classic castle.
factions?
No,
Oh,
kingdoms.
kingdoms. Sorry, the kingdoms theme. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it
Um,
Nexo Knights?
Exonites, yeah.
Yeah, two.
Um, you know what's a similarity though that I can help but draw with Castle in Space is um so again, like with the classics Lego stuff, there's always so much storytelling in it, right? So there was a thing, I didn't grow up with this, but I've heard that there was a thing that kids did at the time who grew up with it where they would have like rivalries with the different space sub-themes, just like they did with Castle factions. So you might have like I don't know, like Ice Planet versus Unitron or, just different themes. And that was like fun to play and have them. I think the chat can help me out on this, but were the Blacktron were like the baddies, right? They were like the original bad guys, I think,
I
when
believe
they
so.
first came out. And I love the Blacktron stuff too, that yellow and black. Um, there's so many. This is my realm. Laura, yeah. Oh, I love it so much. And I didn't start collecting it earlier because I got into Lego later and I focused on the newer stuff, but now I really want to get a few. Like I don't need to get all of them.
No, no, here's what you're gonna do.
Oh.
You're gonna pull a math, and you're just going to buy and enjoy and not think about it. You can always make more money.
Well, I've never done this.
Well,
I've never approached anything.
there's a first time for everything. So, but
Is that what you do? You just buy and enjoy and then make more money? Wow.
buy, enjoy, make more money while you can, because you
Yeah.
can't do it forever. So, I say enjoy, but also still be smart about it. Still be
Yeah.
smart.
Smart. Okay. Well, fair. Um, oh, the Blacktron were the rebels bad guys. Yeah. That's
Yep.
awesome. Yeah, that's so
So
good.
I think we got. I have. I put in. I took a couple of sets and I put them into categories.
Ooh.
I had like the flagship or the large sets that I call. So I had the Galaxy Explorer. I had Space Cruiser and Moon Base, and
Moonbase!
the command center. Yeah, Moon Pod bases, right?
Jesus.
Like M said, last episode. Uh, oh no, not the last episode. A couple episodes ago. That was when we were
Mhm.
talking about Classic Castle. So these all released in 1979.
I know, they look at they
they they look great.
Yeah, so I mean I have an appreciation for very simple original things like obviously I love the Yellow Castle and that was, that one's super old. But like they do look very basic. I don't need to go back and collect that Moonpod base, which is kind of just like a pile of plates. Um,
It's, calm down.
oh,
It's
it's nicer
nostalgia.
than that. It is nostalgic.
No,
But as we
no,
know, I'm not very
but
nostalgic, so
but you got to remember 1979. As a kid, when you're playing with that set or building it,
yeah,
it's a lot different experience, right? So,
yeah,
and I feel like that happens. Like things get progressively better. Like I
yes.
remember waiting for getting on the internet because I had to get a free disc from AOL to come in and put it in my CD-ROM drive. No, floppy drive. It started at first,
Mm,
right? Floppy disk,
mhm,
and
yeah.
then you had to wait for it to load up. So,
Yeah.
Now we just press a button and we're instantly connected.
And we just forget, you
And
know?
we have the James Bond watches now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I took mine off because it keeps beeping at me. It's like, stand up, more
right.
steps.
It's like it's like what are you doing?
Why are you just sitting there?
Stand up.
Okay, so this is a bit later, but the UFO series. Now you've probably seen this because I'd seen it and I loved it, but I dn't know what it was called. I had to research it. It's that big round, there's a few of them, and they're like the big round printed one. The printing is amazing. It goes like all the way around like the UFO part. Um, I wrote down the names because these are on my wish list. There's
That was
the
a system set, right?
Alien
That,
Avenger
yes, that's the one. Alien Avenger, the
and the Warp
UFO.
Wing
Yep.
Fighter. Yeah, but they're like they're gorgeous.
What did you was that the Interstellar fighter ship? The
Yes,
Starfighter?
yes,
Yeah.
Interstellar Starfighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I love those. Now that's later. That's like 97-ish, but I mean, just gorgeous. So much printing.
It is.
It's the printing that gets me, it's the neon pieces that get me. Uh now I don't know what like the market is like for these
Well, I
kind of
know
these sets.
I know those UFO sets can be pretty. I believe I've seen them to be a little bit on the more expensive side.
Oh. Somebody earlier in the chat said, I can't remember who it was, but they said like the space stuff isn't always in great condition,
So
which is interesting. I wonder if that's like more so than other old sets. Like they just were, they were probably just like loved a lot and played with a lot. So yeah, that's a bummer. I don't because I would just assumed I would buy these used, but I wonder if some of the print is faded or pieces or I don't know.
it could be. Yeah. Well, I know some of the grays can fade.
Yeah, and they discolor. I have some old discolor. It's like
They
yellowed.
discolor
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's like well, I don't know if they're from the 70s or 80s. People were smoking in their houses, right?
Yeah. I grew up in a house like that.
Heavily, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you can have that tartar buildup and stuff and discoloration. Yeah, so that's when did that come out? That's the system,
97.
97.
So that is much later. I know that's
That
not
is much.
classic space, but you can just see like again, like Castle, there was so much. Like over decades there was so much, right? Of the different sub themes and things like that. So I mean there's a lot to sift through and choose from. But the Ice Planet is probably
That's a good one.
that's high. And I wrote the ones I want they have great names. The ones I want to get are Blizzard Baron. That one's small, but I mean that name alone. Um, Ice Sat V is like it's like a ship. Deep Freeze Defender. These names are so good. I love that. And the Ice Station Odyssey has a raised molded plate, Mav. And I know you like that.
I do. I do like the
Yeah.
molded
So it
plates.
has an icy plate.
So they had in one of the CMF lines, I think it was Series 26, they had Ice Planet Explorer.
I loved that. It had
Right.
orange in it.
It had the orange and it had the
Mhm.
penguin, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that was a good little nod, and I think this a lot of the CMF lines sometimes do good nods to classic sets. Like I
Yeah.
think the most recent one I picked them up. I haven't opened them yet, but I got the Bionicle cosplayer. So
Yeah. And I went looking for those today. They didn't have them at the Walmart. I couldn't go to the Lego store because I had one kid with me and one without, and he would never let me forget it.
uh,
So,
yeah, the Celestial. I'm looking at it right now. Ice Planet Celestial. That was 2002.
no, that's the theme name.
Oh no, 2002. Yeah, I was like,
Ice Planet came out in 93.
well, I was making sure
Yeah.
it's the right one because this is like on eBay, so I don't know if the description.
Oh, how much is it?
Uh, New in box, 119.89.
And what's that for what one?
That's for the Celestial, which is like it looks like a little snow speeder.
Oh, yeah. $119.
Yep, good stuff.
Ugh, why didn't I just collect this forever?
Well, yeah, a little bit at a time. You don't have to
Yes.
you don't have to rush into it. You see a good deal, check Brick World, any of the conventions you go, sometimes you can probably have somebody who might have that collection or an extra one used in decent condition.
Yeah, but didn't you find at Brick World, the stuff was expensive from the
Well,
vendors?
the vendors, I'm
Not the
saying
garage sale, but
like the
like the
garage, like a
vendors
garage
there.
sale, but I doubt that these last long in the garage sale, but
No.
um
Oh, Kevin, this is some hot information. I have the iSat V. It's so cool and has magnets to lift the rocket. Wow,
see.
that's really cool. And somebody else said that there was one that lights up.
Are you gonna have to change your Instagram to
To what, Space Maiden?
Space Maiden?
No, but this is a
Or
this
are you
is
gonna have a second channel? The Brick Maiden's
yeah.
for your castle.
I just have multiple accounts. The Celsius account, my MoonPod City.
Moonpod City. Her second
Uh,
shed.
yeah, oh gosh, yeah, I gotta get going on that. Um, no, obviously I focus on the fantasy stuff, but then I dabble in botanicals, which isn't expensive. It's just fun. But this is something I would like to dabble in. This, but this feels less like I get them for the build and more just like to kind of start a collection of, a different theme.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll do it. I just want to do it. Yeah, Brickhive, sometimes a space account.
Sometimes a space account.
I
I
like
did
that.
I had a couple other so those larger sets I read off.
Uh-huh.
The mid-size, so yeah, the mobile rocket launcher, which was 1982. The Alpha 1 rocket base, and that was 1980. And Space Supply Station, that was 1984. And those
Oh,
look like mid-size sets. So I don't know what they were really considered at the time, but compared to what we're seeing today, this is how I ranked them. And
oh,
then
I see.
I would say like the smaller kind of entry sets, or what we would call like an entry set, Space Scooter, 1981.
That sounds cute.
The Surface Explorer,
Mm.
1980. Radar Truck, also 1980. And then I believe they had minifig packs back then for the, that had accessories, like an accessory style set or
Mhm.
whatever. I believe they could have been the different color spacemen or added spacemen, kind of like the city packs. I don't know what they looked like in the box at the time.
I know, I love that
I was
so
meaning
much.
to look that up specifically
Why do you think there aren't battle packs now of any theme?
because I believe that now the minifigure is what draws people to the set. But then you go in like the
Mhm.
Christmas tree, right? With the night that you wanted, the Christmas night. What do you
That's on
see
Pick
on
a Brick now,
right?
FYI.
Well,
The shield.
that's what I'm saying. So if you wait, it could be on Pick a Brick, but some people you don't know. It's not guaranteed it will always go to Pick a Brick.
You
So
almost bought that tree.
I almost bought that tree.
I
Yep.
thought you were crazy.
Well, you could set up. It could be my actual Christmas tree. It'd just be small.
I bet your family would love that. Let's get
Sorry,
this big tree out of here.
but I'm gonna go light my bricks. Put the lights in it. There you go.
Oh, that tree
That's
drove me
about
crazy.
that's about $1,000 tree right there between the cost of the lights to set it up
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Oh, that stupid tree. Yeah, well, see, if you have some chill and you wait, then now you can get that shield and helmet, the green helmet. I don't know about the torso though, but it's fine. Oh man, there's quite a few people in the chat that have original space stuff, which is amazing. Is it in good condition? Like, is this stuff from your childhood? Peter and Kevin, I'm pretty sure you guys grew up with Legos, so I wonder if you've had it forever. So cool. Yeah, I think it's a theme that, like, again, like Castle, I just think there's so much potential there. But I guess the focus seems to be a little bit different, right? Like, it's not really a revival of the whole theme. It's like we were saying earlier, there's space stuff, but it's not quite the same. I don't buy any of those NASA sets. They are really cool looking, but it's to me, it's not the same as this stuff.
no, but at least you have continual space sets, right? They may not be the classic space themed,
Yeah.
but like you saw there was a couple of city sets that had like with the space.
Oh, and there's a space diner in the Bricklink designer program.
That yeah, that is more like a retro
It is, yeah,
sci-fi
yeah.
versus like a classic space. But
Mhm.
I'm thinking it's a little bit different for space in classic space because you had technically a remakes, right? With the Galaxy Explorer, you had the original, and then you had the current one that released, and then the same with the Blacktron,
Yeah,
right? So you had something to compare. Here's the techniques now. Look at what is capable now, obviously, and will it hold up today? Obviously, it did.
yeah.
But I think you're right. I don't think oversaturating the market, which is already pretty much heavily oversaturated with nostalgic items, as you can,
And Star Wars.
well, in Star Wars,
So
and I
that's a
don't know
whole
if,
thing, right? That's where the
yeah,
focus went, and I get it. That's a successful IP, but it is a
but
very saturated theme.
one set, even I had that.
Oh, my glasses.
I was trying to shift around, but at least I'm
Oh,
pointing to the right area.
yeah,
It
I know you did that so seamlessly, just like when I
seamlessly.
do it.
That's the yeah, the buildable spaceman,
Oh,
and I think that that is it's a nice little nod, and you're getting something. Maybe you'll have a classic castle figure like that one day.
don't
Maybe a
don't get
forestman.
my hopes up.
Maybe a classic forestman.
That'd be amazing. I would take any classic castle fig, upscaled fig. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to put this up here. So Lorem says that's fine. Let the kids have Star Wars. You know what the problem with this though is, the kids can't afford Star Wars. My kids can't. Um,
Wayne's like he practiced that point.
oh, we practiced that point. I know. I don't ask me to point at something. It's a terrible time for me.
Where's the wizard?
Which one?
The one you 3D printed.
It's it's here. Icky. There he
You
is.
got it. You got it.
Yeah, almost on the first try. Um,
Not really, but sure.
no, but so this is where again I think the focus in the 80s and 90s with classic space was on play.
Yep.
And kids played with it.
Imagination.
Imagination, stuff you could take apart and build. And the sets were simple. And I mean, I wouldn't know, in terms of like cost and what was affordable. I guess I'd have to look it up. But my understanding is that they were more affordable. But the Star Wars stuff now, I mean, my kids like Star Wars, but they want sets that we just can't afford because all the money has to go to my sets. So, it's really unfair.
Well, so the theming of the classic castle. Now, I'm not talking about necessarily Blacktron, right? Uh, at the earlier sets, there was no defined like any kind of villains or like early on, so or like antagonists, right? Like the Blacktron.
Though it was them.
Not for the early sets, 1978 to the 80s. That
Oh,
came
I
out in the
thought right
90s.
from the start they were like baddies or bad
Um,
boys
I
or
don't know if they
girls.
were. I don't think they were. I don't think Blacktron was around. When did Blacktron actually come out?
Like I think oh maybe it was later in the 80s. Maybe it was like 87 or 89.
So,
Hmm.
but like the earlier theming, let's just say
Okay.
earlier
Yeah, yeah.
theming,
Yeah.
it was more focused on the exploration over
Hmm.
any kind of conflict, open-ended play, and the designs were for interaction, not display, obviously.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
tells like it's not going to go on a shelf, and it was meant to be built, played, disassembled, reconfigured, build it again,
Yeah.
take it apart. So,
But you could argue that there are smaller Star Wars sets that are also designed for play. Those are not things that adults are collecting, but
besides the minifigs,
they're just not really affordable. That's the thing. They're still at that high price point, I think, because of the IP. So,
well, it's the IP
yeah.
and what they value a fig at. If you fig, figure every minifig in a set is like a CMF pricing.
Yeah.
That's how I that's how I justify it in my head. Obviously, some figs are worth more.
No, I
Um,
get it. But I get that as a target for adults. It's kind of like I
but you're
collect the
talking
frogs.
but you're talking about the play, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they're putting figs that adults are like feral for in a smaller Star Wars set, are they? They're kind of putting them in the big
Well,
sets, aren't
well,
they?
I'll put it this way: a Commander Cody, not Commander Cody. I'm sorry, Captain Rex came out in the Vedator, the UCS, and people complained that they had to get this expensive set to get that fig, and then they put it in a microfighter, a $10 microfighter, the same one, and
Right.
so I would say yes and no to some, but it just depends.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I think this is a good point here. Brick Dad builds, as kids, we never had display shelves. We had totes or buckets. Only active builds would stay out on the
And you had
floor.
parents that said, you clean that up and you put
Yeah.
that back.
Yes.
If it's
Yeah.
out, it goes in the garbage.
Getting
It's
vacuumed.
gonna go in the garbage. It's
Building
gonna.
on the floor. Lorem says building on the floor. Now,
Yep.
listen, my kids, this is like you think of all the Lego that's available right now, and they know about it because of me. That's all they want to do still is this. They have bins. We sort them by color, but that's like the most I can ask of them. And they literally just sit on the car. I have a big carpeted area in my Lego room. It's not in the area that I film in, it's another area. And they just sit there and they just rip stuff apart. It's devastating for me because they make amazing little blocks. And I'm like, wow, that's so beautiful. Like, mommy will keep that. And then they just like are like, no, and they rip it apart and they just make something else with it. But that's all they want to do. And sometimes they get sets and incorporate it into the play, but this is still, I mean, my kids are 10 and 7, they're pretty young, but this is still the focus for kids. This is what kids want to do. Like their imaginations are just, I can't shut them down. So yeah, you're right. That's what we used to do, and that's what kids still want to do, I think. Which is, yeah. Again, I wish that you could buy, I think at one time you could get like, not just battle packs for figs, but also like, couldn't you get stuff that had like a bunch of wheels, like if you want to make different vehicles and it had like different parts for certain types of builds? Wasn't that a thing?
For parts for different builds.
You could buy at one time loose Lego, but like, as a
Yeah,
pack that had like all different wheels and,
yeah. It was like the part buckets that we kind of have,
yeah,
but
they
I
don't have
think
that now.
they not as much. They just have the normal classic kind of the yellow
Yeah,
kind of the yellow bin of assorted pieces.
yeah, I know. Oh, Frank, you're here. Hello, Frank.
400,000. Um, yeah.
What's 400,000? Oh,
I
wheels.
mean
Do you have a lot of
40,000.
wheels?
Sorry, 40,000.
I need
40,000
leaves,
wheels.
Frank, not wheels. Actually, I don't need leaves anymore. I got them all. No, I do have a lot of wheels, Frank. A lot of wheels, because of my kids, but I just, you know, I guess you can never have too much.
Nope. Definitely not.
That's what
Well,
the children want.
wagon wheels, or are we talking about like the car tire wheels? So,
Wagon wheels like those cookies?
like the cookies.
Those are gross. Do you eat
No,
those?
not like the cookies. Like a
Oh.
wagon wheel. Like,
Oh, like a castle wagon.
I'm sorry. I should have said castle. She would.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, Mav, look at this comment. Do you know anything about this? Papa Rex says, my son Frankenstein's his figs immediately.
Frankenstein. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know all about that. So
Look at this.
you definitely like me reliving trauma, don't you?
Yeah.
Whether it be missing out on a UCS set or
Uh,
having a minifig get disassembled and Frankenstein by your own kid.
yeah. I do. I
Yep.
love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
My
never
kids
see that Cloud City Boba Fett again. Let's
never
just put
say
it there.
never.
It's somewhere there. Yeah, it's not.
It's in the
It
house.
it is. It's in the pile of minifig pots. So
Yeah. That's great.
Yep.
That's right, Joel. Savage Queen has arrived. She never left.
You
I
see what
quiet
I
her
have
down
to deal with.
sometimes.
You see what I have to deal with weekly.
Yeah, I know. Everybody gets to enjoy it weekly. Yeah, well, my kids do the same thing, but I don't let them touch certain things, certain sets they know. Oh my goodness, my Lauren says my kids would break plates like snap them. Oh, oof. Well, that is savage. That's worse than me.
Frank, no, I didn't. I didn't even have Cloud City. I just had to go with that.
Yeah. Um, oh, I don't know what we're talking about before I get so distracted by your pain.
Yeah, that's because you went for it. Uh, have another Celsius. Strong emotional connection to AFOLs. I feel like these sets or these themes, whether it be classic castle or classic space, like we're living right now, we're seeing in the comments. And if anybody listening back, if you have the same feeling, let us know. Uh, Write a comment, leave us a message. We'll definitely get back to you.
Oh yeah, I love all those comments like after the fact on YouTube and stuff. They're so
Yeah,
fun to
on the
engage with.
rewatches and stuff.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Oh, and if you're in here, just do us a favor and hit that like button. Let us know that you're enjoying the episode.
Yes, thank you. Um, I don't obviously I don't have an emotional tie because I didn't grow up with it. I just love neon. I think that's what it comes down to.
I love neon.
I
No emotional
do.
connection. I just like the pots. So
The neon pots.
yeah,
I do. I mean, they're just beautiful. I think it's so beautiful. Um, so many of those pieces. I have a collection of neon pieces, space pieces. I don't have any of the I don't have the rest of the sets that they go with. It's just loose Lego that I kind of like scavenge like a bird. And those feel like so precious, like the neon pieces. But yeah, I don't know. I
they had.
just
I think they had the neon windows, the purple trans neon at the pab wall.
did they?
Yeah,
What shape are they in?
they're like the half circle.
Oh, I see. Okay, interesting.
I think about maybe 3 bricks, 4 bricks tall.
Oh, okay. I love
Not too.
and I don't know how well they hold up over time, but some of those classic ones had like huge trans like window or,
It's the
you know,
scratches I'm worried about on
oh,
those.
the scratches, yeah. But they're big pieces. Like I imagine they would break sometimes, right? Some of the big kind of rounded ones.
It could
I
be
don't know.
depending on how it's stored. You know,
Maybe I shouldn't go down this road. So
I
something that
think
I
you
wanted,
should absolutely.
well, you know what,
See,
what I wanted to copy again, Ash Potatoes has a beautiful collection of old space, the neon pieces, and she has them displayed with a black light for the neon.
oh,
Imagine how beautiful that would be. Imagine it.
a black light.
Are you imagining it?
I am. I'm imagining it.
The neon.
So I'm imagining that one of the shelves behind you,
Mhm.
loaded with all classic space sets that you've collected.
Well, I don't think it would be behind me in my room, in my shed. I think it would be on the other wall of shelves.
No, no, I mean you should have some classic
Oh,
sets on one side.
here.
One
And just
side for
black lights everywhere.
one side for classic castle, and one side for classic space, and you get little sets here and there.
That's cute. I can't afford both of those though, Mav. Both of those old themes. So don't be crazy and don't make me choose. I kind of gave up on getting old castle sets. Frank says, I have lost one full Lego shelf to Minecraft for my little one. Frank, I love most things that you do, but that is a huge waste of shelf space. Your Minecraft sets. Oh my goodness.
No, Minecraft has its place. Do you have Steve? A lot of Steves. A lot of Steves.
Yeah, I have a lot of C's, but come on, you get those sets.
You
My
get
kids convinced me to spend like $80 on one, and
the
then
fire
it's just,
chicken,
well, I didn't get the lava
lava
chicken.
chicken. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Lava chicken.
Oh, you'll see even more at Chicago World of Lights. Oh, are people doing some space ones? Kevin says there's always good Ice Planet mocks at Brick World. Excellent. Excellent. Do they want to sell them when they're done?
I feel like last time at Brick World, you probably focused on everything castle
Yeah.
related.
That's right.
right? It's tunnel vision. Just like, oh, there's classics. Nope, castle.
Well,
Lord
now
of
I
the Rings,
did.
castle.
Oh,
Maybe a
that
couple
I
of
think that Tower of Orthanc will be back.
I don't know, but if you had a Tower of Orthanc and then saw that thing, you're just looking at it like, I got out my game.
I know. That thing was perfect with the mines. That thing was really incredible. I'm sorry. Let's get this on a shirt. I gotta pull this up here. Lorem says Minecraft is a bin theme.
Bin theme.
It is. It just ends up in the bin, and I go,
Well, but that's what Minecraft is. It's building.
no,
Like,
I understand. But so that's where I get frustrated because we have a lot of loose Lego, and I'm like, can't you just make this with the loose Lego we already have, or do I have to pay $80 for?
no, you have to pay $80 because they want the figs.
They don't even seem to care about the figs.
Oh,
They care about some of the figs. They did actually. You know what? They have forgotten about the movie sets that came out. So I hope they don't remember.
Garrett,
Oh, the
garbage
tower will
man.
not be back, sadly. Where is it?
Garrett, the garbage man.
Where
That
is
was a
that Tower of
that was
Orthanc?
that was a cool fig.
Garrett was? Does he have a pink jacket on?
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
that's great. Does is he now you got that for your son. Is it still intact?
No,
Hmm.
nope.
Money well spent.
Surprise, surprise.
Mav, you just provide endless fodder for me to remember and then like needle you about later. Because boy,
Yeah, yeah. How's that classic collection going?
it's not. It hasn't started. Hasn't started.
You better start. You better start.
Now,
Mhm.
I did have an appreciation for other non-castle things at Brick World. I do remember there was a huge, oh, did you see this? There was the huge Jurassic Visitor Center, and the guy was
Yeah,
dressed up like
John Hammond.
John Hammond, and I thought it was him.
He's like,
I was had so much
oh my
Celsius at that
God,
point.
oh my God, it's John Hammond. It's
You
the
made an
actor.
appearance. I'm so glad I didn't say anything. Yeah, that was amazing. And it was like rotating. Remember? It was rotating around.
I, it was rotating around. Wow,
Yeah, so
we went to Jurassic Park. We went from space to in trying to bring up Mav's disasters
yeah,
to
well, we're
going.
always doing that. We this is just a side quest. We got sidetracked about Brickworld mocks. I don't
You know what?
remember
Maybe
what,
I probably should build that. Sorry.
a spaceman?
Yeah,
Oh, that was a
Lauren.
suggestion in the chat. Yeah,
Suggestion in the chat. Maybe I should build that tonight, and then I could
a
build
shorter
the
build.
shorter build.
Yeah.
I was looking for the Jeep because I think I got my wires crossed when I thought that was dropping May 1st, but it's actually the 7th.
Oh, the Jurassic cheap. I do like it, but I'm gonna wait
I always feel like that
because
happens. I always feel like that happens that there's a set, there's a release, and then that's probably because it's May 4th, and they're probably just doing Star Wars.
but you
Or
don't need that Jeep right now.
no, I don't need the Jeep unless there's going to be some kind of exclusive GWP.
Well, you could sell one of your sail barges and get it, I guess.
Well,
Hey,
I think I'm
Ken.
getting rid of Republic gunship, UCS
Good.
Republic gunship,
Good for
and
you, land speeder.
obviously I still have Luke's land speeder. I have an X-wing, still all UCS, all still new in box, an R2D2.
Just do a
Uh,
big May sale. Just everything
yeah,
must go.
yeah. If anybody's looking, just hit me up. Uh, we can talk about pricing and shipping. I'm not look. I'm just looking to get rid of it. I'm not really looking for any kind of increased value. So,
Okay, good. That's a good offer.
space savings. It's called space savings for the space episode
Because you're making space in your room?
because I'm trying to make space.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
make
Two different
space.
kinds of space.
Hmm.
I don't remember seeing, I mean, I know there were probably lots of space mocks. I was so overwhelmed, last year. I don't remember seeing any, but now I'm going to be on the lookout. Now I'm going to be very excited to see what there is for space mocks this year.
We should come up with like hidden brick tokens that we leave for the
Oh,
mocks.
yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea. What would the
yeah.
token be
I don't
in the shape
know.
of?
I don't know, but if we could do different ones.
Yeah,
Make them unique.
that's
I,
true. One could be a tier, like your tiers. That could be one. One could be a mini can of Celsius.
yeah, one could also be like, I don't have any classic sets. M.
What, my tiers?
No, no tears. Just it's just a statement.
I don't know any.
I don't own any. Just with the hands up. I don't know.
Haven't got into it. No, that is a good idea. I've thought about doing that before, but I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get going if that's gonna happen. Good idea though. I like that. And a sticker.
I don't know because I didn't even know about that before. I was just
Well, they're
leaving.
called something special. I'm sure Brick Dad Bills will
Yes,
tell us. They have like
please,
a special
please,
name.
please enlighten us because that let's new to convention still. So
But you know what I think is a good tip? Um, or something that you could do. So Cody told me, because he's been going to conventions for like over a decade, and he's done lots of mocks. He says he used to love getting those tokens, but then they don't always transport home well. And if somebody leaves one and doesn't leave like any way of knowing who it was, he always
right,
feels kind of bummed out.
that's why it was a sticker. I was thinking a
Yeah,
sticker, and
sticker. Yeah.
you get a QR code
Yep.
printed in the back,
I
and
did
it could
those.
just be
Yep.
from the it could just be from Hidden Bricks.
Where did we order those? You ordered some and I ordered, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
where it was from.
I sent you it. So
Okay, I gotta reorder more for this year. And mine were too small. I need big ones.
well, I told you to get the 2 inch size diameter, but you were like, it's gonna be too big.
No, I think I intended to. I just didn't. I don't know what happened. But I will, I'm writing it down. 2 inch. I circled it.
I made a note.
I made a note. I won't know what this means tomorrow.
Uh,
Oh my
so
gosh.
funny. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't really have the classic space sets. Obviously, they were around. I really wanted, well, like the '90s, like the Blacktron, like
Mhm.
late '80s, early '90s. Same with Classic Castle. They were around. So there is like a deep longing
Oh,
to
is
get
there?
these sets, or like you want to collect them. You're going down to your castle, and you're already looking at space over classic castle sets.
Well, I thought it might be cheaper.
Your thoughts wrong.
No, I don't think I thought completely wrong. I do think Castle.
What about collecting classic space figures? Because they might be a little bit cheaper because they were more generic. It was just a smiley face with like a helmet.
I know I have a couple.
Oh,
A
do you?
neon helmet. Yeah. And their
Ooh.
faces are faded. They're so old.
Is it white? Is it the blue, the black,
No, black.
red?
Black, white, and then the neon yellow visor. I should have brought it
Okay.
down here. Little smile. No, Mav, that's a terrible suggestion because I don't. Well, I'm sorry. That sounded.
Okay.
I didn't mean it terrible. That's.
Wow.
It's not. No,
Wow. Wow.
that's. I'm not going to do that because because I don't really care about a big collection of minifigs. In fact, if I get these space sets and they don't have the figs, I will be unbothered. How do you say that word? I'll
Uh,
let you try to say this.
which word?
This one. The little tokens are often referred to as
I'm not even gonna. I can't even pronounce normal words. What are you talking about? What
gookicks.
can you? Could you write that? Could you type that as if we were two?
Yeah. Can you send it phonetically, please, for
Yeah.
Type it out phonetically. No, you know what? So I do care about some minifigs. I don't, it's not that I don't like minifigs, but I'm even less inclined to the old ones because I mean I have a few of them and I feel like that's plenty. I do like when figs come with a lot of accessories, which is why I like some of the CMF ones because they usually come with like a little couple of little things with them. Oh, goo gick. Okay.
Googic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
never
wouldn't.
remember that.
Yeah.
I will, I mean, I can write it, I'll write it down underneath 2 inches.
Just gonna say 2 inch Googic. And you're gonna be like, "What is this? What? How much Celsius did I drink?"
Yeah, tomorrow when the Celsius wears off, I'll have no reference point for either of these things. Okay, no, you know what I was gonna say? I think Lego is maybe focusing on another thing, space, not classic space, but space related, is maybe the Star Trek stuff, right? Because that's an exciting, it's a new theme for Lego to focus on that's nostalgic for a lot of us. So obviously there was the big Next Generation ship, which
Yep.
I was very tempted by because I loved Next Generation. I watched every episode,
So
but I
if
didn't buy it.
if you didn't have any other sets to pick up, would that be a top set for you?
What do you mean?
Like if you for next generation for
No, I
that
know,
set.
but if I had nothing to buy,
If you didn't have to worry about buying another set in that, would that be like you need to have that set?
no,
So you wouldn't get it?
no.
Even if you didn't have a list or anything else on the
Like, are
agenda?
you saying like for the next 6 months, there's nothing I want to buy?
Yes. Is that a set that you want in your collection? But don't even think about I have sets that I want to buy coming up. Is that a set that you'd want in your collection?
No, it doesn't excite me.
So then
No.
why'd you even think about buying it?
Oh, just because of the show, because I love the show so much, right? So it's one of those things where I had a moment of like,
Nostalgia?
yeah, but here's the thing, okay? I know you converted me with the nostalgia last week, but you also focused on castle adjacent things. And this one was easy to say no to because I just didn't have a place for it in my
It didn't.
collection. Like it didn't really make sense. And
So
I could look at it. What?
there was nothing nostalgic about it, like watching it with your parents or
Oh yeah, I loved that show. I
so
loved Captain
having that
Picard.
set up there, turning around, you wouldn't like look at it be like the days just hanging out watching that with like my dad or my mom. So
No, I just think it was okay. It was huge. It was enormous. So space might have been an issue. And I don't,
space, you're gonna get a second shed. What are you worried about space for?
yeah, I sure am.
And you have your own podcast room, Moon Pod Base podcasting station.
How long till I have a whole little village of buildings? I have 5 acres. I could go for years. Um, yeah, oh, Lorem thinks Star Trek was one and done?
Yeah, I don't think it's a full line either. Maybe another ship for from one of the other. I don't think it's gonna be a full line like Star Wars.
I heard that they were doing the, what's where they, like, they're, they fly from. The captain's, he's got the captain's chair, but what's that area called?
The bridge.
The bridge, thank you. Yeah. I heard they might do one of the bridge.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Star Trek will have a few more. Oh, it's a standoff in the chat.
Ooh.
I'm just making it dramatic. I, I could see them doing more.
Well, I didn't say they wouldn't. I don't think it's gonna be a line like
No, 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 not a
Star
line.
Wars.
I just wondered if they were like
But I
going to
do
do
think that they're
more.
gonna have a few more sets that would come out, especially to appeal to the different. Um, I guess this is all space talk still. It's not classic space, but space talk. So
Oh, I missed this. So here's some shed talk. Sheds will each have a theme. Yeah, 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 yeah. So like a fantasy castle shed, space moon pod shed. What else could there be?
well, you have your podcast area that you could put
I could build a greenhouse
and
type
have your
shed for all
botanicals,
my botanicals. That
or
would
you
be
could just have
cute.
that behind you right here.
I could.
All
I
you,
need to light up that area. That's a good idea. Think of all the sheds. Yeah, there's so many. Okay, all right.
need a Cleon ship.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Well, she has a pirate ship that she could
I could do a
put
pirate shed. I know that
pirate ship.
pirate ship though. There's no power out there.
You have
Pretty
to
cold.
run long extension cord.
A Ninjago shed. No. I don't have a lot of Ninjago.
I will say on a quick note, off topic, but we're gonna go on our side quest.
We're on a side quest.
Joel said Ninjago. That Lloyd CMF figure from Series 29. What an incredible fig.
Oh, is that who it's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's Lloyd.
Oh, I thought it
Roman.
was just a ninja, an unnamed ninja.
No, that's Lloyd.
Oh, I had no idea. Really?
It's really nice. That and the Bionicle.
Oh, yeah. I showed that to my kids today. It was like, because I think I'm gonna go to Lego store tomorrow, and I was like, which ones do you want?
Ken. Ken chimed in. Podshed sounds like something from the As Seen on TV store. For $199.99, you can get yourself a Podshed. Just fold up each side and then pull or unfold each side as well. There you go. That's better.
Oh, this is a good question, Brick Dad builds. Of the mono color classic space, which is the most iconic color?
Oh, I would. I always go with the green.
Green.
Oh, we no, we're not talking about the neon pieces. Sorry.
Oh, well, yeah. He's probably not talking about the neon pieces, which are my favorite. Monocolor, I don't, black?
Oh, you're just talking about like the actual like space like faction. What do you? I guess you would say.
Brick Dad builds, you tell me what you're asking. What is the most, I think just like what is the most iconic space color? I mean, a lot of them, oh,
Probably the blue.
minifigs. He's talking about minifigs?
Are you oh, I say the blue, right? Or white. I see a
Yeah,
lot of I saw a
white.
lot of white,
Mhm.
and I know we all think of blue because of Benny, because the Lego movie, you know,
Ooh. Yeah.
that kind of put classic space like.
Yeah, Joel says blue. I don't,
But
you know what? That's a minifig I'd like to get is the Benny one, the little one, not the big one, but the little
I got
one.
a I got a big keychain Benny. I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's cute. Oh, off he goes. Quick. We can say all kinds of things about him.
Yep. You got a treat. Definitely get a treat. But it's pretty big.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. But he's also a flashlight.
Adorable. That's
I know.
cute. You got that at a Lego store?
I did.
Lorem says red Futuron. I do like Futuron. Futuron had like what the red and that neon yellow, I think. The trans neon yellow pieces. I really like that and red.
Sorry if we didn't understand the initial color question. My mind went to the trans pieces.
Mm. My mind is barely working. I also thought about the trans pieces.
You're still thinking about that trans frog too. So
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the
and
trans,
and 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 the newest color frog that came in the one Ninjago set.
don't stop.
No,
Yeah,
I'll start.
that set is like $300, but it'll come to Pick a Brick online if I just buy my time. I'm almost there. I have all the frogs except for the trans one. The trans one I will buy. It's like $40 on Bricklink. I will just, I'll suck it up and buy it someday. But yeah, of course they released the black one. It's kind of a bummer because, I gotta wait. I gotta buy my time again. Oh, a monorail? Who's talking about a space train?
They had a monorail set, I believe.
Sorry, I'm just looking through some of the comments to see if I missed. Yeah. Well, you like the classic figs. Do you want to get any of the space figs or do you have some of the old ones?
Uh, I have I have each one of each color.
Oh. So, okay, that's a thing that people do is they're trying to collect all of the colors of figs.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody offered me all of them, but in a creepy way. So I said no. But they offered me all the colors of figs,
So
space figs.
I found that set, Lorem,
Which one?
The Futron monorail transport, 100%
Cool.
complete with box and
I don't
instructions.
even tell.
Set number 6990, $1,225 USD.
Well, I don't know that this is a road I can go down. I think I
You
just have
need
to
a
be.
monorail for your moon pod bases,
Oh,
though.
look at it. Look at it. You saw it? Look at it.
I'm
Where'd it
looking
go?
at it right now.
Okay.
That's how I ended up bringing up the price. Thanks, Sam. I'm
Look at
I
the
didn't
blue. Ooh,
I didn't just pull that number
you could have.
off.
I would have believed you. Wow, that's great. But that's new in box. So it sounds like I could get one
This
that's
one's used.
scratched up and missing pieces. No, no.
This one's used and
Oh,
opened.
with box.
Yep,
That's crazy.
complete with box and instructions.
What else can I collect? I don't need that one. There's got to be other ones that are more
Just
economical
go
for
and get
me.
the newest Galaxy Explorer. You'll probably be, you know.
No, that's not my favorite. I want the neon pieces. The neon pieces are driving all of my enthusiasm for these old sets.
Did you look up any of the UFO? Oh, what about, oh, like you said, uh, the UFO sets?
Yeah, the UFO sets are really nice, and those have the printing on them. But I don't know. Um, again, I like this is a new interest I have, and I don't know the price points for anything.
All right.
They might be terrible.
So here's okay. This is a smaller set. Okay, very very small. Lego Space Ice Planet, 2002. It's the Tunnelator. The
Great name.
set number 6814, 100% complete with minifigure, 1999.
That's it?
That's it, and
What does a
that's
tunnelator look like?
a Tunnelator.
Like a little
Looks
car
like
with a drill?
looks like that.
Oh, that's very cute. I like that.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna get these wild sets for a cheap price point, but if you wanted to start dipping your toe in the water, that's a you can get a little bit of a classic
Yeah.
theme well, sub theme with it.
Um, Look up the deep freeze defender. Is that the one with all the wheels?
Uh, right here
Does it
is
have like
the
six wheels on it?
I don't see wheels. It looks like a ship,
Oh, oh, then it's the ship. There's one
but
that has like six wheels. I can't
this
remember what
is
it's called.
$190 USD.
And it used.
Yes, and in use, but
Yeah.
everything's complete with it.
Oh, Joel
Just
says it's on skis, that little cute one that you just saw. That is nice. I like that. So, oh, this isn't space. No, that. Oh, I know. I would have a question.
oh
Does
oh,
Power Miners fall under a space theme?
that's a good question. I
Power
feel like that.
Miners. We'll see if the chat
I
weighs
feel
in, but
that's its own.
well, I think they
Hello,
mine for
hello,
space
Brits Bricks.
bits. Oh,
Welcome
hi,
in.
Brits, Bricks. They mine for space things, space treasures, and space rocks, space gems, and space crystals.
I would say that's a sub theme. When did that come out though?
Oh no, Brick Dad Build says no, and Peter says no.
So maybe not.
Where were they? Oh, they were just mining in rocks. I thought they mined for space stuff.
Oh no, yeah, that's just mining for rocks.
Oh, I do like that. I like mining.
Oh, so look, way up. Is that castle adjacent?
Yeah,
M, is that castle adjacent?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that I was figuring it would go in with Rock Raiders, which wasn't space, but I wasn't really.
Oh, interesting. Whoa, that is some info. Rock Raiders and Power Miners are space, but they had to go under a new theme underground because of the deal with George Lucas at the time. Wow, that's very interesting.
See, well, that's
I love
see,
Power Miners.
learning new things in the community. This is great.
Maybe I won't collect space. I'll build a mine.
A
full of
mine.
crystals.
So
A
why? Oh, so
mine.
why would you do that? You could just make Gimli
Yeah.
make a mock
Yeah. It'll be a mashup. It'll
of
be
the.
Moria with Rock Raiders.
Yep. The dwarfs, they were greedy. They dug too deep, and then it's just the the
With
rock
their,
raiders,
yeah.
and then the power miners coming up. So
I think we're on to something. Is that cheaper?
probably not.
No.
What? Where do you think it's gonna be cheap in Lego right now?
Yeah, nowhere, really. Nowhere. No, we're all cooked,
We are
but
all cooked.
we're happy about it.
What was it? What was that like Ron from Harry Potter?
Are you going to suffer? But you're going to be
But you're gonna
happy
be
about it.
happy about it.
Yeah, that's my motto. Oh, that's good. Well, it looks like after a lot of space discussion, I don't know what to do. I'm no closer to buying my first old space set, but I would. Oh, okay. Whoa. Lorem says, Em, I would recommend getting some RoboForce. And you get the neon orange and cool printed parts, and the minifigs are cool.
Yeah, you should look into a couple of the sets. You could get some smaller sets,
Yeah, I can make a small display.
as I just pointed out. You can get a $19 used set. It might not be the original classic, but it falls in the line
Mhm.
of a theme that you wanted for
Yeah,
space. Start with that, and those will be like the little nice little display pieces, maybe on shelves behind you,
yeah, that's
a-
true.
as tribute to space. Like you don't have to go big into it.
No, I don't have to go big. Oh, there's only 4 sets for RoboForce. Great. I am gonna look that up tonight.
I mean, if you
I
really
like
want
the
to go
name.
big with space, just go get into Star Wars.
No. There's no neon in there. There should be.
There's no neon.
Neon would improve
Well,
most of those.
there is in lightsabers. So,
Somebody can make a neon AT-AT and I might get that.
well, they made a gingerbread AT-AT.
I know,
So,
so you never know. But you know what? I'm gonna be on the lookout, I think. Convention time and just online in general. So if anyone sees good deals on old neon space, you send it my way.
neon space.
Yeah.
She just cares about the neon.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
that's
care about
true.
the set. The more neon, the better.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's the pull. Yeah.
So, all right. So, we got into that. You went down the road of the power miners. Oh, the
Oh, Unitron could be under the radar classic space. Yeah, I mean, I know. I guess all those early 90s.
I feels like
To me, I think they feel kind of,
that's your niche
yeah, it
is
is.
the early 90s to the late 90s, and that's kind of where you might not collect, just get some of the minifigs like I did from the classic original sets, like
I
each
know,
of
but
the
I don't
colors.
care about the minifigs as much.
Well, okay, if you don't want the minifigs, you don't have to get the minifigs. All I'm saying is the builds weren't really overly complicated. You could probably just make it yourself and get the figures and put them in there just to have a tribute to the classic castle. But if you really want the early 90s to the late 90s sets, that's the ones you're going to have to focus on.
I know. I think I just pick a few from there. And Brick Dad builds, yeah, see, you get it. Ice Planet would kill on blacklight. The orange, beautiful. It'd be so beautiful. And it's white and blue and orange, just beautiful. And you know what? My kids have some of the Arctic sets. You know those Arctic sets that came out, the city sets? Those are beautiful colors too. They're orange and blue and white, but they don't have the neon pieces. But those are really nice. You can just mix them all together, on an ice planet. Maybe my shed should be an ice planet.
And have
You could still have
Superman
moon pods. They would be
have
heated.
Superman on it, right? To
Yeah, sure.
Krypton.
Why not? Yeah. And a neon cape.
Kevin's going to come out and be like, "Somebody say he's a superhero?"
He's been summoned.
He's been summoned.
Yeah, Brick Dad Build says search the themes and add blacklight in the search and see what pops up. I mean, any neon would look great, I think, under that. So, yeah, maybe it's just a small display for now, but I just think it'd be quite beautiful. I do. Just something different, you know?
So
I'm
it,
not going to branch out as much as you, but a little something different.
branch out as much. Well, this is the
Well, just because
nostalgia.
you, I just mean because you
That's
buy everything. You know, you buy
I
so many
don't buy
things.
everything. I do pace myself.
Mm,
Except last night and today.
yeah.
See?
Kevin, did someone say Superman? Yep,
Oh, could you imagine like full kryptonite planet like mock with all the trans green kryptonite pieces
that'd be beautiful.
all over?
Yes. That would
So,
be lovely. Well, I imagine those pieces in, I mean, this is totally not space
getting
related, but
mined by the rock raiders.
well, they could make that. See, I've talked before about they should make a Minas Morgul set for Lord of the Rings, and then you have the green trans pieces kind of around the bottom, right? That would be beautiful. And those
Yep.
could be neon to glow. Ken says, I pace myself except when I don't. Yeah, that should be a
Yep,
shirt,
that
but
is
only
that
math can wear
that
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 shirt.
that's already it's already
You
my
paced
motto.
yourself for 1 month. You didn't buy anything in well, you didn't buy nothing, but you didn't buy any big things in like April, right?
Or February, March, April.
You didn't buy stuff?
Not really. No.
Oh, that's why you went crazy today.
Yeah, that is
And
right. That's why I went crazy.
yeah, you know, who could blame you? You needed something, right? It's not like there's a really expensive month next month, right? So, and go nuts now.
Yeah, it's not nothing happening next month.
Nothing happening.
Nope.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, we're not experts, but we do have an appreciation for classic space.
Yeah, it would definitely not. This is actually like this came about because obviously we started talking about Castle, and then a few of you reached out and said we should do a similar episode about classic space. And
Oh, I thought
obviously,
this came about because of the moon pod conversation.
well, that too. It all factored in because I think you got some ideas from some people messaging you about what you could do with your moon pod shed. So,
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
well, we thank you for the sub, Brits Bricks. I appreciate that.
Awesome, Brits.
And
Thank you.
if anybody is in here, we see that there's 17 of you. If you can, just make sure you give us that thumbs up and let us know that you're enjoying the episode.
Mhm. Yeah.
If not, please let us know how we can improve on the episode. If that means that M has to be more savage to Mav and kind of
Yeah.
bust my chops,
I bet that'll be the feedback.
that'd be
Yes.
the feedback.
That'd be
More
the
of
feedback.
that.
Mhm.
More of
More of
that.
that. Yeah. And not a problem. Not a problem. I want to give the people what they want.
Are you not entertained?
Brick Dad Build spent 3 grand in March. That must be on a mock. You must be building a mock.
That's you got to bump those numbers. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Wow. That sounds like my June coming up.
July, actually.
Why?
It's July.
What's in July?
You'll know.
Oh, will I? What's going on?
Yeah, you'll know in July.
You know the secret?
It's gonna be July.
Is there secret information?
There's secret information.
If I
Secrets
lower my
are.
voice and no one can hear, if you tell me the secret information. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's great.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Well, stay tuned for my shed and my space expansion plan.
No, there's a lot of. We're
Oh,
talking about
Brits
which.
Bricks. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about classic space from um, Lego, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's other
Hmm.
alternative bricks that do like replicas of space.
Yeah.
Um,
I know. And that's kind of a direction like the replicas of, yeah, the rockets and the different things more so than the old stuff, right? The old
Yeah.
original stuff. But
I mean, this it's nice. So that theme really hasn't technically not been expanding. It just has been going more to like a instead of play, a more display, right?
well, I would say classic space as a theme is not being expanded by Lego.
Well, welcome in, Cody. Better late than never.
Hi, Cody. Cody's at Brick
Oh, the Tiki
something.
Bar.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can picture it, Cody. Tiki bar. Cheers. Did you have a
Cheers.
Celsius today, Cody? Gotta
I
stay
know.
hydrated.
This one's for you.
Oh, Brick Cascade. Yes. Yeah. Cheers, Cody. Cody is in the deep into the convention circuit now, so he's at Brick Cascade. That's right. Well, have fun at the Tiki Bar. Oh, what Northwest state? Are you on the West Coast? Where's Cascades? Is Cascades near me?
Cascades.
It's in Oregon, I think. I love Oregon.
They have
It's
the
not that
last
far.
blockbuster in Oregon.
Oh, Cody, go there and send us a photo.
I don't know if it's in the area that he's in, but
I'm sure it's not.
you could also go to Astoria and be like the Goonies.
Beautiful. I
Right.
love Oregon. I love the Oregon coast.
I mean, Oregon
Okay.
Trail. That's all I think about.
Oh, is that what you think
No,
about?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, you drove to Washington. Hey, just come up to Vancouver. Come on up. I got a pirate ship you can stay in.
Could you imagine? Hey, I bet you he would. He get a
No,
sleeping bag.
yeah, for sure.
He'd be like, "This
Hey,
is
listen, it was
great."
30 degrees today. He might not even need a sleeping bag, just a light blanket. Um, Also, there's a convention in Seattle, and I could drive to that easy. When is that?
Oh, don't worry, Lorem. I still have. Lorem goes. Uh,
Oh,
I still have my Blockbuster card from 1997.
what a
I
flex. I like that.
I still have unreturned videos.
Oh my gosh. Do you have them in your house?
I don't even know. I know I have them, but I don't know
Sure.
where they are exactly.
No one's coming for those late fees. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't even think it was that because we paid like because it closed up. Then they just sent the charge because it never got returned when they closed the store.
Maybe you bankrupted them
That's it. It's
with
all
your
my
late
fault.
fees. Yeah, yeah. That's wild. That is wild. Oh my gosh. That's good. I don't know when that convention is in Seattle, but that would be an easy one for me to go to. I wouldn't have to fly.
Kill from Orient. Yeah, I know they own that too. But I heard that another more side quest for the Blockbuster is I heard that store is set up kind of like a museum, but it's still you can use it. So they
Oh,
have
so you
the merch
oh,
and they have a setup of like what a 90s living room kind of would
cool.
would be. I think that's
That'd be
cool.
so fun to go to.
That would be so fun. And I think that trend's coming back. So
So I did hear that people want to watch DVDs again on a
yeah, well,
DVD player or Blu-ray. Yeah.
it's because yeah, you can get them digitally, but like if the platform decides, even if you own it and you buy it, if they decide that they don't carry it anymore, you can't.
Like through Apple?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's
That's
almost
a good point.
yeah,
Oh, BrickCon is September 12th to 13th. Great. Thanks.
September
You going?
12th to the 13th.
Brick Dad Builds. That's awesome. I could drive down. That would be easy. Bye, Cody. Have fun at the Tiki Bar. Stay
Bye,
safe.
Cody.
Thanks for dropping in.
Appreciate everyone in here again.
Yeah.
And everybody re-listening to the replay or on the podcast audio. We appreciate you guys tuning back in and listening to our shenanigans. Mostly M's. I feel like I am not that rambunctious on these episodes as her.
No, you just tolerate me. But that takes a lot of energy, I imagine. So you can't do it all.
Well, that's what I have. I have help with that. So,
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
but a good episode overall.
Mhm.
I'm sure we're gonna at some point dive into pirates,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I feel like is almost castle-ish adjacent, depending on if it's a fort or something, right?
Yeah.
So
I know. No, I know. Yeah, I'd love to keep delving into these classic themes. It's so
Have
fun.
have a good night.
Good night, Brits, Bricks.
Oh, well, thank you, Paul's Robotics. I appreciate that. So, like always, we appreciate you guys being here. If you enjoyed this episode and like having real conversation about Lego collecting and the hobby, make sure you follow us and show you so you never miss a new episode. Um, we try to go live every Friday. Never really changes on YouTube. Full audio version drops after on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Please make sure you can leave a review. Let us know how we're doing. Comment. We would appreciate any feedback. And until next time, we'll catch you back here on the Hidden Bricks.
Good night, everyone.